Let's turn the old starting soon screen off. There we go. Ducking's good. It's a bit loud when it comes up. I can turn that down then. Thanks for letting me know that. There we go. How's that? If it is still too loud, just let me know. Perfect. Goody gumdrops. How's it going, everyone? I'm back. Hello, fruits. How's it going? Look at that. Oh, that shouldn't be going that way. No, yes, it should. No, it shouldn't. Yes, it should. I'm looking. Yeah, no, it should. I was looking in the wrong direction. I got really confused then. The train shooting around. Oh, Lep, you ain't seen nothing yet. So I'm coming on today, not for long, maybe about an hour, maybe a couple of hours, something like that. I don't know. We'll see how I feel, because I woke up at about 5:30 from just a bizarre dream, and I couldn't go back to sleep because I was just sort of having. I don't know if anyone else does this, where you sort of just rant to yourself for like an hour and a half in your head, and I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I'm tired. 12 hours later. Literally had it 2 nights ago. Yeah, it's crap, isn't it, Lamp? It's just put me in a really negative headspace, I guess. So I thought, oh, come on, I'll have a chat with me pals. Hi, Adam. How's it going? Sorry, that sounded really sarcastic. How's it going, Adam? Welcome in. Oh, come on, have a little chat with my pals. Show what I've been getting on with in Minecraft, because it's been about a month since my last stream. I was ill last time. I'm still actually ill now. I think I've had the same cold again, and I'm just coming out of that now. Which is something. And I'll show you what I've been doing. I mean, in the last stream, I was building a railroad, a big old railroad. And I want to show you that because it's done. It's done more than I thought it would be done. And I've also been getting on with some other things, and also show what other people have been getting on with because it's good. COVID is. I don't think it's COVID, Mouse. It was. If it was COVID, it was very, very. So I had a cold about a month ago. And then last week, I just got some of the symptoms back a tiny, tiny bit. Like enough to sort of disrupt my sleep because I couldn't breathe through my nose, but like nothing else. It was almost like if it was summer, I would almost say it was like hay fever, but I don't think it is hay fever. I mean, it could be hay fever, but I'm feeling better now. Yeah, I'm alright now. The old Iron Road, yeah. Snorbuckle, welcome in. How's it going? Get well soon, please, and thank you. Thanks, Snor. I mean, I'm probably alright now. Aside from the old tummy troubles that I've been having, that's still going on strong. I've been referred to a specialist for that though, so hopefully they might even call me today. Actually, I'm not sure. Every time I stream, Pulsoid asks me to put a heart monitor on. Can you fuck off? It's fucking Minecraft, mate. Grow up. So here we are. We're in Minecraft, everyone. I will warn you, it might crash a couple of times. We've been having some crashes recently, and I think it might be train related. So we're going to follow the train track. We're going to go. I'm going to show you what on the map actually. So I don't know if you remember this in the last stream. If you were there, I think it was on a Saturday or something like that. So if you've got a life, you probably weren't here for it. But we built a railroad, and we got to about here. We got to about here, I think. And then I stopped. And that took like 3 or 4 hours to do all of that. I've since learned how to be a lot more efficient with it and make it look nicer. So you can actually see there's some like my first attempt of tracks there that I've left in because I haven't gone back and fixed it. But what we've done is we've tunneled through this big mountain here, and it goes all the way down here and down here and down here and down here and all the way down here through this tunnel here. And it goes to this little village here called Grootdorp, which is Dutch for big village. There's also Kleindorp here, which is Dutch for the little village. It's a bit wiggly woo. It is a little bit, yeah. But tell you what, when you're on the train, it's gorgeous. It's really nice. And then I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go even further. So I went all the way, I did all this. This was again, this took a while. I've got another little station here for Kleindorp. There's a little rickety-pickety Momus matchstick bridge here, which looks crap, but I'll explain that when we get to it. Up here. And I also did a loop around Grootdorp, Groot Loops, as I call it, or Loopdorp. I think Groot Loops is better. Which is looking good. It's just like an expressway, so any trains that are going directly down this line don't have to sort of go the long way around through Kleindorp, because some trains stop here. So some will just barrel straight through here and go down there, like a little bypass. And again, it goes all the way down here. It looks a bit wobbly, but when you go to it, it's really smooth. All the way down here, and there's a nice high-speed bit, and it goes to the Woodland Mansion. And I've been doing stuff at the Woodland Mansion. And I'm going to show you all that. I have also got my own music on again. I've resumed the playlist that I had on last month. So if it is crap, like this song, which sounds like something that the fucking Max Rebo band will be playing in Star Wars, and you don't like it, sorry. Suck it up. Suck your dad. Not a lot has happened at Algedon. It's lag central for me at Algedon now, so I don't really go back there, which is kind of a shame because it looks really good. It's just really laggy, and I don't know why it sorry. Well, Fruits is saying sorry because it may be the trains. It may be the trains. It may be the fact that the train station itself is made out of a lot of copycat blocks. I don't think it is that though, because when it was built, it was fine. I think it might be a train thing, but it's not terrible. I'm more worried about the game crashing if I go there because of this unknown train crash thing. But I'm sure whenever everything gets updated, it'll fix itself. Might be the enormous international train station. It's only 2 platforms left. It is a big train station, but it's not. Should we go there? In fact, let's fly, shall we? Remember this bridge that we made? Oh my god, it's already lagging. I could turn shaders off, but it looks crap. Haven't yet built the underground. Yeah, we might build an underground for this station, which would be good. You see that train there? This one? I built that. It's based off the old high-speed trains. My god, it is laggy here. There's my gym look. Still no one's challenged me yet, which is good. I feel like about 3 months ago. Yeah, it is just a little bit laggy here. I think it's because there's just like... I don't even know, actually. I do have a lot of map markers, mouse. It's... Yeah, it's something. What a mess down here. I will show you, when we get to the mansion, I'll show you I've put a big map on the wall. And you can actually see, like, main locations and stuff. Which looks a lot nicer. So we'll go on a little fly down here, shall we? Still not built the track out this way yet. Don't know what I'm going to be doing over here, but I assume the train's going to go, like, down here and maybe link up with this village. Put something there, maybe. I don't know. Haven't thought about it. Don't really care. So we go up here. I made all this look nice. It's like a little cutting with some sandstone and such. Big railway bridge here. Just on some big iron supports and some tough bricks. Which I based off the bridge that Fruits made here. Looks quite similar. Not quite the same, but I think it looks good. It's very robust, you know. And if you remember, we sort of went up here. I don't like that slight incline there, but there's not a lot I can do about that. In fact, I think there is something I can do about that. I might go back and fix that at some point. It's a nice bridge. Thanks, Mouse. I'm pretty happy with it. When I made it, I wasn't too pleased, but now I've come back to it. I quite like it. It's not like a big sort of like, you know, like a big suspension bridge or it's got like arches or anything, because I'm no good at doing that sort of thing. I just want to put like a flat bridge down and just some big iron hunks of metal, as opposed to big iron hunks of something else. So a lot of this here is on stilts. Again, I just use these train hole things as like supports. It's a little bit flimsy. I could probably like attach these up together and stuff. It might look a little bit better, but It works with the landscape. Yeah. I think it's because I think there's a lot of tough and stuff around here as well. Yeah. So that's why I chose the tough bricks for it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it actually. Now I look back at it. So there we go. So it goes down here. It's a really nice smooth bit around here. Unfortunately, the incline's a little bit funny here, probably because it was the first bit that I built and I haven't really gone back and fixed it. I probably could do this incline thing a little bit better now that I sort of know the ins and outs of it. It's not terrible though. It's really not bad at all. That bit's a little bit lumpy. Oh, fucking hell, what was that? Yeah, that bit's a little bit lumpy. I feel he was still there, but it's fine. It gets better as it goes along because the further we go along, the more experienced I was. Again, this bit's a little bit lumpy. Not overly keen on it, but it is what it is. Then we've got this big tunnel in here. I've put the signals like on a gantry thing up here, which is quite nice. It is dark in here. I do need to put some. Wow, do I? It's a tunnel. Probably don't need to put more lights in here, to be honest with you. But the tricky thing about building this tunnel was that it goes up as well. So I was having to build it up and along, which was a little bit of a faff. Decided to keep this amethyst geode in here. I just think it looks nice. And then this bit, I don't know if I did this on stream, but this bit was an almighty mess when I first made it, and I was absolutely dreading doing anything with it. Just made a big cutting made out of brick here. And I think this bit looks fine though, actually. Just sort of terraformed this bit here, so it looks a bit more hilly, I guess. And this bit here. Hiya, Knights. How's it going? Welcome in. I'm just going to put my phone on vibrating in case I get a call. There we go. And then it goes up here. Again, a lot of this trek is going up because we started on Y, so it's like what, Y77 here, and it needs to go up to Y143. So we have to go up 70 blocks in this whole distance. So most of this is like, oh shit. Hang on. Can I have my Pokemon back, please? There we go. Thank you. Let's not do that again. Oh fuck. Yeah, a lot of it is just going up. But I think when it smooths out, it actually looks fine. It looks okay. Again, a little bit lumpy, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Not bad. Took a morning drive to have a fierce, quiet day today. Good stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. Comes along here again. Got some supports and stuff. Nice little curve here. This curve's a little bit tight, but it's not terrible. Again, big cutting here. Probably could do with another color in this somewhere. Might change the top wood to be so it's not stripped, possibly. Might look a bit better now that I come back to it. I've not really been down here since I built it, to be honest with you. Little witch hut there. I might put someone in there, and I might do a station here at some point. That was sort of my initial plan, but I'm not too fussed about it, to be honest with you. We'll see. As we carry it down here, again, another big cutting that I've had to sort of decorate. Oh, that's not right, is it? What's going on here? Forgive me, creative mode. That's not right. Must have been using the world shaper. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that one as well. There you go. The ones that are buried in it doesn't really matter. Who cares? Somehow I never noticed them. Anyway, carries on down here. Don't know why there's vines on those little bits here. But whatever. That's a little bit awkward. Might do something about that. Again, it's just slowly going up and up and up, which annoyingly means that the train doesn't go full speed up here. It also doesn't go full speed going down. The trains only go full speed when they're going on a straight, flat bit. So any curve or any incline or decline, they reduce the speed. which is fine, but it means that this bit is actually quite slow compared to the rest of it. Through this big swamp here, again, that's a little bit lumpy. Could probably make that look a bit... Is it lumpy? It's not too bad, actually. Oh, no, that is lumpy, isn't it? I'll see what I can do about that bit. I might have to go back and fix it. When you're on the train, I think it's all right. Nice, smooth incline up here. All the way up. Most of this is just on stilts because I couldn't be bothered. When it's gravel, it's like on the ground because I've done this with dirty gravel. I do need to probably texture it as well, but I don't care that much, to be honest with you. This is the little windy bit. So this is where it like flattens out. This goes down here. Some nice long corners, and then it goes into this big tunnel. So there's a huge mountain range. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see this on the map. Starting here on the western coast, there's a mountain range that literally just goes across the entire continent. Ooh. Goes all the way over here, down here, along there. And we're going through it here, which is pretty much the thinnest part of it. Also goes all the way around there, and up there, and up there. And there's also one that goes along there as well. So did a big limestone tunnel out of this because a lot of the terrain in this bit, this meadow bit, is limestone. So I thought I'll do some limestone and some, what is this? Scorch here. I don't know why I picked that. I just think it's just a nice colour. It's like a very dark green. I don't know if you can sort of see that. Thankfully this is flat. Also put some like some slabs above the train tracks, which make it look a bit more like the sort of high-speed rail kind of things, which I like. Then it comes out here. Now my game might crash when we come into here. Hopefully it doesn't, but it might. Big Y junction again. Very nice, lovely smooth curve. And then into Grootdorp station, which is home of all the Dunglish people. Might not stick about here too long because I am worried it might crash. We've got 4 minutes until the next train, so I think we should be okay. If you talk to Ron, he says, "Hello, you are also waiting for the train, yes? We are here in Grootdorp station where all the trains are going to very much places." It's very gezellig. Now I need to change that because the apostrophe in its, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a curly apostrophe and it looks stupid. So just give me a moment while I make a note of that. What's this guy called? Ronald. Forgive my accent, by the way. Ask Gundy to voice these. He's really good at it. He's a natural. And also, because we've got blabber dialogue, you can do multiple choice. You can do multiple choice. Oh, this is full of curly fucking apostrophes. You can do multiple choice conversations. This is not a multiple choice conversation because they take too long. So a lot of the ones I've made aren't multiple choice, but it's still a conversation. I must make the train before it's gone, yeah? Otherwise it's walking in the soup. And then, yeah, you just have a nice little chat with him. You love all of this. I'm glad to hear it, Adam. You miss it, you're kapot. Oh, I need to change all the apostrophes. Yeah, well, here's the thing, Lep. I don't speak Dunglish. So I was asking ChatGPT to help me write this stuff. And ChatGPT, annoyingly, intersperses curly apostrophes with straight apostrophes just randomly. And it really pisses me off. And it also does it with ellipses. It sometimes does 3 full stops, and sometimes it will do the single ellipsis character. and it winds me up so much. And I've told it not to do that, and it goes, "Got it. From now on, I will only use straight apostrophes." And the next message it sends, it'll use curly apostrophes. So whatever. But I made a little waiting room here. It's got some vending machines. You can buy a waffle or you can buy a sausage. There's also Jan, who I won't spoil the conversations too much, but I had a lot of fun doing these ones because they're very stupid. Little bank terminal there and an ender chest. Got your conductor Jane, who sort of tells you about the area and that kind of thing. Groot station right there, look. We've got Dirk here who's moaning about cars. Got Groot loops. So that's the route to go down to the loop. We've also got a little footbridge here that I did, which it's a footbridge. It's functional, you know. The game might crash now. Let's see. No, we're good. If it would have crashed, it would have crashed by now. So yeah, little sort of waiting rooms and stuff. Big platform display here. There is an update to the mod that does this, which makes all the platform displays work properly, and also look nicer. I'm really happy about that because you can make specific train lines, whereas at the moment these ones are a little bit. The trains that I've done schedules for, they don't show up properly on these displays. It should at the top of it display all the stations it's going to, and it doesn't. Because of it's just the mod is just like a bit of a mess. So they've actually redone the mod from scratch. They've like recoded the entire thing, I think. And it looks really good. I'm very excited for it. Need to add that to the test server. Once you do Fruits, let me know and I'll hop straight in and have a muck about with that because I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I'd imagine there'll be an update coming soon, Matt. I think it's been about a month. Hopefully, once things are updated a bit, it'll stop some of these crashes that we're getting. I don't know what's causing them. I don't know if it's a train thing or like an optimization thing or something. I have no idea, but it's not great. It's not terrible if you're nowhere near trains. The more trains you're close to, the more likely it is that you're going to crash, unfortunately. But I don't know. It's fine. It's manageable. This is Grootdorp. It's it's one of the sort of Terralith villages. I haven't mucked about with this at all. It is what it is. Yeah. So the train line that I made, the route, it'll go back up here, and it'll go down here, and I've got like a little big cherry wood cutting going down here. Again, it does have to go down here. Again, it's sort of on stilts. It's a bit lazy, but it is what it is. That's a bit curly, and I don't really like that bit, but I think it actually looks fine when you're on the train. And then we've got Clonedorp Station, which is a sort of a quaint little sort of pink cherry tree themed kind of station. Again, this shouldn't say Grootdorp above it. It should say where it's going to next, and it doesn't. And I think that is an issue with the mod itself, rather. And again, that should probably... That one's not terrible because that is the final stop. So I'm not too bothered about that. You like this? I'm glad, Matt. I quite like this. It's very simple, but I kind of like it like that. I do need to get a conductor Jane in here. I'm also just gonna... Ooh. Sorry. Fucking sick of it. Probably could have slept, but whatever. It doesn't matter. You're a fan of Kleindorf? It's nice. It's pretty, isn't it? Gundy made these big cherry trees and turned them into schematics. So you can see like there's these standard cherry trees which look a bit square, a bit rectangular. And Gundy's made like these big ones that overhang the platform, give it a bit of shade, which I really like. I think that looks really good. And then I made this bridge here, and I know it's crap, but Here's the thing. I was making it out of rope. Well, I wasn't making it out of rope. I was adding rope onto the sides, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what a mess this is. So let's. Oh, we need a fence post as well. So let's just knock that down and knock that down. Excuse my creative mode for a moment. Pop that there and pop that there. What you can do with these ropes is you can attach them to fence posts, and they will do that. Great, right? Doesn't that look good? Ooh. Also prevents you from falling off, I should add, which is another reason why they're good. Unfortunately, when they're on the map, each block is listed as an entity, which looks stupid. And also, one time I logged out and logged back in, it was just invisible. And also, if you do them on the same Y level, so for example, if I did one here and then attach these together, does this horrible thing with like droopy bits in the middle, which also looks stupid, and I don't think you can fix that. So as sort of good as like the mod could be, there's a couple of boo-boos that really ruin it for me. So I've just put ender lanterns, and it looks fine. It looks a bit stupid because these bits are just floating. I might come back and fix it at some point, but it's not a priority right now. It is a rickety-pickety modest matchstick bridge, Let, you're right. I modelled it off the, I don't know if anyone remembers, in an old Minecraft server, I had a bridge that went between two cliffs in a town called Bistopia, or near a town called Bistopia. I think it's the thumbnail of a set of Minecraft videos on my YouTube channel, because I think I used it as a thumbnail for that specific server. Yeah, it's not great, but it looked a lot better with the rope. But it just looks stupid on the map, and it feels laggy. I think Fruit said, in terms of like it feels like it should be laggy, and I don't know if it is or not, and I don't want to find out because I've got enough lag as it is. So it is what it is. I've done a little path going down into Kleindorp as well. Again, not mucked about with this at all. There's not even any NPCs in here. It's just a village. I can do something in the future. It's fine. So, follow the train track. Again, it goes up here again. But once it gets to this point at the top of this hill, this looks steeper than it is. It's not actually that steep. It's quite a smooth incline, really. I mean, it is perfectly smooth, but it's not unreasonably steep or anything like that. You got your Y junction here. Again, this is the sort of loop dorp thing that comes back down. Nice big cutting. This needs texturing. Forgot to do that. Whatever. And this whizzes right past some of the houses in Rootdorp and loops back into the station there, which I'm pretty happy about. Let's just throw some things overboard. There we go. And then, thankfully, this bit didn't take too long because it's all flat and the terrain was all quite kind. When it goes all the way down here. All the way down here. Again, very smooth. Curves a lot, but very smooth. And then that bit, big straight there, and then this is a big straight here. And what I'm going to tell you is going to blow your little minds. So I don't know if I showed you this, but there's a woodland mansion. I don't know if I showed you this in the last stream. There's a woodland mansion here. It's one of those woodland mansions where, for some reason, the foundation is like 15 blocks tall. So like, let's just move back so when I get one over. The foundation's really tall, so like the cobblestone foundation of it is tall, which looks stupid. So Nightlights, when I was talking about I want a train station to the Woodland Mansion, Nightlights had this idea. He said, why don't you build the train station in the foundation? And that's what I've done. Check this out. You see that? See how the foundation's that tall? I've just put the train platforms inside it. Oh, fuck. There we go. Before you get one over. So this is the Woodland Mansion station. You like that? It's nice, isn't it? I'm happy with how this turned out. It is very dark oaky in here. But what I've been trying to do is not use too many modded blocks, because I think because the Woodland Mansion is obviously vanilla and it uses a lot of dark oak planks and dark oak logs and just regular cobblestone, I want to keep it looking sort of natural like that. I don't want to be using loads of like copycat stuff and like chipped dark oak stuff. I want to be keeping it quite simple. So it's how I've sort of imagined how they would do a train station in vanilla Minecraft, if that almost makes sense. There are some stained glass bits and stuff that aren't quite from, you know, from vanilla Minecraft, but I had to take some liberties. So here we go. We've got, and this is all. I don't know if you can see this on the map, but I've got, I think there's like 4 dozen NPCs in here, roughly. I think there's somewhere between 40 and 50 NPCs. They've all got dialogue. Some of them are multiple choice and some of them are just linear. And there's also 15, 14, 4, 5, 10, 14. There's 14 Pokemon trainers that you can battle in here. And the idea is that they get more difficult as you go up in the mansion. And at the top, there's what I call the mansion masters. And then there's one of each type. There's a dark type, a ghost type, a psychic type, and a fairy type. And I'm going to sort of link it with the quests and say, like, you know, once you've beat all these 4, you get an achievement. The thing with these is, and I did this by accident, but I actually quite like the idea of it now. Every trainer in here is fully EV trained. So even though they're all between level 50 and 60, they're going to be a lot more difficult than a regular level 50 or 60. So it's meant to be like a hard challenge, but there's no level limit. You can turn up with level 100s if you want. And they are rebattleable, so you should get XP from them. Hiya, Joel. How's it going? Are they GDPR trained? Unfortunately, Joel, I don't think they are. I'll have to work on that. Maybe I'll see if there's a mod for that where I can GDPR train them. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, I'm gonna have a stretch. So, this is all set up now. Like I said, it is level 50 to level 60, so it is difficult. There are also still Pokemon that spawn in here, so all the Pokemon are catchable. I've had to like patch up the entire mansion, because whoever came in here first, like, just knocked half the place down. You know, like people do when they go to a woodland mansion. They didn't burn it down like Nightlights does. But like just half the walls were missing and loads of windows and all that sort of thing. So I had to go back and patch it all up. So that took a while. But yeah, it's here. So there's 2 platforms to this station. And the idea is, if we ever want to do a train line going through this side, we can just knock this platform through, put the lines through, and then we can just do a little subway that goes, you just walk down here, go underground here, and then up to this platform. So yeah. Cookie consent notice every 18 seconds, and then Calvin Christian to his date to be deleted. Oh, don't, Joel. Do you know? Oh, no, never mind. I'm not getting into it. Should people who blow up the world really throw the set fire to things stone? Well, that's a good point. That's a good point, Mouse. The things that we've been blowing up have just been like sky islands that no one's using. Whereas there's only one woodland mansion in this entire continent, which is suspiciously shaped like Luigi, Waluigi even. Look, there's his nose, there's his eye, big eyeball. I'll take you to that in a bit. There's his chin. Here's his big hat. Even like this sort of bit of volcano is like his mustache. Kind of weird, isn't it? You got him all set me off. Yeah, don't. What was I talking about? Yeah, there's only one woodland mansion. The nearest woodland mansion to this is there, which is very, very far away. I think there is also one there, which is weirdly in a Sakura Grove, not a dark forest. I haven't looted those or anything like that. I literally just went there to see where they were, to just double check to make sure this was the only one nearby. So there is only one, which is fine. But check this out. I went and mapped the entire, well, not the entire map, but like most of the continent is all mapped up with banners and stuff as well. So there's the Woodland Mansion there, and there's Grootdorp and Kleindorp. Mule Disposal Site. You've got Algernon Town up there. And then you go down here, you've got Farm Aces, North Yards, Lekar Highlands. Look, and then everyone else who's down here. Peanut Islands there, look. Not everything is mapped on here because there's some places where literally, I think I've put question marks in. It's just someone's place. I don't know whose place that is. I think there's another one somewhere where it's just, yeah, down here. Whose place? Someone's just got a place. I don't know whose it is. So not everyone's is mapped up, and people who haven't been on it, like since I've been on it, usually haven't added them to the map. I think there's a few people. Sorry, hang on. Sorry. You'll have to send me the coords first so I can get some choo-choos up there. Yeah, long term. Oh, could you imagine? This one's probably, I think this one's the closest one. But, oh yeah. God, imagine how long that would take. Hello everyone, I'm Cal, by the way. Hope you're all well. I'm doing alright, Joel. I'm getting by. How are you? I'm getting by. I was saying this morning, I just woke up in such a horrible mood. So I thought, I'll come on and have a chat with me mates. And play some Minecraft. Although I'm not doing a lot of playing Minecraft recently, and I'll tell you why. I say, well, I have been playing Minecraft, but I'll explain. It's fine. So yeah, here's the whole map. Well, most of the whole map. So we're here. Everyone else is down here. Also got this guy who you can talk to, who's talking about... Gonna have to change his dialogue. He's got a curly apostrophe there. Fuck. It's fine. You can see the difference. Look at you see the it's on the bottom line there. Look at the apostrophe there compared to the one here. What a mess. What a fucking mess. Then we've got like a little info booth. You can talk to Amalia. And she... Oh, by the way, we broke the server figuring out how you could make her say the name of the person that she's talking to. Because you have to edit a JSON file. And we did it wrong. And the server wouldn't boot up because it was not able to read it. Bit of a fuck up, but that's fine. You can talk to her and she tells you about some lore and all that sort of thing. Ignore them. Got like a little timetable thing there. Again, there are more trains that turn up here. There's a big double-decker train that Fruit's made, which just freaks the game out completely. And there's also the new measurement train, which is based off the real new measurement train, which is based off the 125, which is what this is. And it's just a big yellow train. If you talk to this guy, Bradshaw, He's a bit of a train spotter. You can have a conversation with him about it, which I'm sure you will want to do. So get on that. You can see that. There you go. New measurement train. And that only runs like once every 2 hours or something like that. So, yeah. Tell you what I'll do actually at this point. I'm gonna... Can you hear the music? Oh, it's music discs, isn't it? I've put some music discs in here, along with some silence. From Pokemon games, and then I've just put some like reverb and echo and crap on them. So it is a bit spooky when you get up there. Ticket office. Although you don't have to buy tickets. That's a whole thing. There was just an empty arch here, so I thought I'll put ticket office in there. And a little Pokemon center if you want to heal your Pokemon. Now you can just talk to Nurse Joy. And she heals your Pokemon without you having to use the healing machine. Although you can still use the healing machine, you don't have to. And I've got a little PC here if you want to muck about changing your Pokemon, which I do. So there. So, how you get into the Woodland Mansion is you take this lift, which is a bit naff, but whatever. Let's go up here. And this should take you to the entrance, which is just here. As you can see. Yeah, it's fucking naff, isn't it? But whatever. I've also mentioned that this is the only Woodland Mansion in Lekar, and it's already been pillaged. Everything's been taken. If anyone needs any dark oak or wool or anything, that's my crap. How long's that been there? Huh. Have I got double? Oh, God. No, I've picked up like half. Oh, that was my... How long have I been without that? That must have been there for like 2 weeks. Oh, shit. Oops. Anyway, let me just chuck all this in my old, in my backpack. God, how long was I without that stuff for? What a mess. There's probably some of this stuff that I've got duplicates of now. Anyway, there's a little chest full of dark oak and stuff because I don't want anyone coming in and knocking everything down. Because it will just wind me up. Especially when I don't know, it was either Knights or Gundy. I was explaining that I had to rebuild the whole thing because someone had trashed it. And just as I did that, they started knocking down windows and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck are you playing at? It's pretty horrible. You misheard me. Sure, Knights. Of course. So you can still come in through the entrance, but there's not really, unless you fly here. There's not much point. But you can see how big the foundation is. It's like pretty deep. So it's nice to just have something in there instead of it just being like a, you know, because it's not hollow. It's whatever the opposite of hollow is. I can't remember. Michael Monthly. Hiya, Gundy. Love to be here with you and behave droll, but I'm internshipping. No problem, Gundy. I'm only going to be on for a little bit. I'm not on for long, don't worry. Enjoy, though. Have a good time. So, yeah, there's like dozens of NPCs in here, all with unique dialogue. This one's holding a little toy shark, which is pretty good. You can just ask him about stuff. I won't spoil any of the conversations or anything like that. But you can run about, and every now and then you can battle one of them. They'll offer to battle you. It is different to Pokemon games in that you can refuse to battle these people. Because I don't want to be forcing people to do the battles. It's just a bit annoying. But I've got some of them holding like Pokeballs and stuff as well. And there's still Pokemon that spawn in here, which is pretty good. Pretty happy about that. There's Sabrina, who's one of the gym leaders from one of the old games. And yeah, so it's just there's a lot of you could spend a good while in here just sort of exploring, and it's a good place to get ender pearls. Because I think Ralt and Abra give them. So if you kill them or if you defeat them in a battle, they'll drop ender pearls. So it's probably the best place to get them. So you know there is an actual good reason to come here other than just like battling people as well. But yeah, Vlad. So I did all this. Like I said, everyone's got unique dialogue. A lot of it is ChatGPT, but I've sort of asked ChatGPT to do something and then I've edited it because ChatGPT is a bit. It tends to make everyone sound the same, unless you specifically say like, they're younger. So throw in a bit of Gen Z slang. Everyone will sort of sound kind of the same. But then if you put in like, ooh, that's spooky, isn't it? If you put in, like, drop in some Gen Z slang. They talk like this. Yo, what's good? You're looking at the one and only master of this mansion, the true Rizzler. No cap, I'm out here vibing like Mr. Beast with all the W's. Yo, chill for a sec. I'm like way too busy right now, fam. Gotta check on my Pokemon, do some deep Sigma grinding and all that crap. So I had to include one because it was just making me laugh. But at the top floor, which is this, it does sound like Torment. In fact, you know what? Does he see anything else that sounds like Tornado? I could totally clap everyone in this mansion, no doubt. It's just vibe check, you feel me? The energy ain't right. Chat, is this real? You really calling me out like that? No shot. Yeah, it's Tornado, isn't it? Oh, it's thunder as well. The vibes. So there's 4 like top level trainers in here. So there's Eidolon, which does the ghost type. And then I think there's not her. I can't remember where the rest of them fucking are. There's Dara, who's the fairy type one. Claire, who's the psychic one. Took all my might to not call her clairvoyant. It was right there, but I just called it Claire in the end. And there's also Carmilla, who is the dark type. So what I'm going to do is set it up. So once you've beat all 4 of them, you get some rewards. I don't know what rewards, but you'll get something. Maybe some rare candies and all that sort of thing. Clairvoyant ship captain, very droll knights, very droll. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, that took me probably about a week to do all of the NPC dialogue for this. The station probably took me about a week as well. I also accidentally destroyed a lot of the station when I was building the station, which was a good laugh. We did patch it up in the end, though. Let's put some music on. There you go. So, let me show you what I mean. Look, the Rizzle is an exaggerated version of, like, Gen Z. But I said, I don't know who it was now. It was, was it Millie here? Yeah, right. So I said, Millie's a bit younger, so have her include a couple of Gen Z terms. Oh, these trainers are way too OP. And it's just like, oh, for God, it's just like hitting you in the face with, like, it's so... It's too obvious. Do you know what I mean? They need nerfing. Like, it's too on the nose. It's not very good at that stuff. And if you go less subtle, then it just starts speaking like this guy again. Oh, this place is incredible. So much history hidden within these walls, long before Pokemon made it their home. And it's a bit... It's not perfect, but it is what it is. This is a... What? This is my... This is my pick for 2024 Song of the Year, by the way, everyone. And that's On God. No cap. It's pretty good. E-girls, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, big stretch. Oh, fuck, I just punched myself in the head. So, that's done. And what I'm working on at the moment, this is my next thing, is a bit more lore. I won't reveal too much about it. Forgive me for teleporting. But I'm making a new faction that occupies all the pillager outposts in the region. You can see there's 12 of them. I have got them numbered here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this is a group called the Order of the Grey Banner. And it's basically just a load of, like, LARPers pretending to be illagers. And you have to battle them. And what I've managed to do is do it so why is Prisoner still here? I need to get rid of this guy. Forgive me. Okay, good stuff. That was a failed experiment. I'll tell you about that. I'm addicted to the card shop game. What? Oh, I've seen that. Is it actually really good? The card shop simulator, whatever it's called. I think I saw someone playing it. Excuse me, I've got a sore throat. Hang on. Oh, God. So, basically, each of these towers is going to have 4 trainers in. You got a pillager. You got a vindicator. You've got an evoker. And then you've got at the top an illusioner. The illusioner is wearing the Minecraft Dungeons illusion outfit because the like standard Minecraft one looks stupid. It just looks like fucking Merlin or whatever. And basically, as you go along, they drop more and more hints that they know like a big secret, and it's like world changing and all that sort of crap. And it's just a bit of lore building, and I'm halfway through that at the moment. And the trainers do get more difficult as they go along. So I think this one here, because it's the first one, just by spawn, they're like level 5 to level 9 or something like that. And then I think the second one is over here, and it's like level 12 to level 16 or something like that. And it slowly goes up and up and up, but there's 12 of them. So by the time you get to the 12th one, they're going to be like level 80 and stuff. I've done the first 6 so far. I've got 7 and 8 set up. I just need to do dialogue for them. So hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have done 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I can do the bit after that, which is going to be great, hopefully, if I can be bothered. It's very addictive. I might have to give it a go. I watched someone play a boxing game the other day. And I don't know boxing at all, but it looked funny. And I kind of want to give it a go. It's called Undisputed. I think it's kind of crap, though. It's like 50 quid, I think. Or like, it's probably like 40, 50 quid. Apparently it's not very good, but like, I don't know. It's just something that, wouldn't it be funny to play a boxing game? Right, I need to make a note of card shop sim. TCG card shop simulator, that's the one. I had a dream where I bought Pokemon cards the other day. Don't know why. I don't think I've ever bought. I haven't bought any like freaking like 15 years at least. Right, but with this thing, what I'm trying to do is make it so. First of all, there's no option to refuse the battle with these ones. It's just, oh crap, you can press escape and back out of it, but let's ignore that. So you press, oh crap, and then the battle will start. The other thing is the top one, the illusioner on each outpost, will give you the option of fighting. But if you refuse, then he will spawn either a Vex or Vexes, depending on how far you are through it. I think every 2 outposts, the number of Vexes will go up by 1. So once you're like at the final outpost, and you refuse or lose, I've managed to set it up so if you lose, it also spawns a Vex, but only on the Illusioner ones. The other ones, it doesn't do that. So if you lose against the Illusioner on the 12th outpost, you then have to fight off 6 Vexes, which is just a little bit of peril that I think this game is lacking a little bit, possibly. I want to mix in the combat with the Pokemon battling, because I don't think there's much of that at the moment. A lot of the stuff is either just Pokemon stuff or just Minecraft stuff, and I'm trying to like mix them together a little bit. And the other thing is I've made it so you have to battle these in order. So let's say I've not battled this guy, which I haven't, and I want to just go straight to this guy and battle him. It will say, to challenge this trainer, you must have defeated the following trainers. Smokey. And so you go to Smokey, but Smokey will say you have to defeat Jet. And if you talk to Jet, it'll say you have to defeat Onyx. So you have to go through in order. And then once you get to the second outpost, you know, if you just jump to like, let's go to outpost 6, for example. Let's go here. And I want to battle Nevada. You then have to defeat the Illusioner from the outpost before that. So you do have to literally go through these in the exact order. Because otherwise it's just going to be stupid, because otherwise people can just go straight to the 12th one and then skip all of that stuff. And I don't want them to do that. I want it to be long and arduous and tedious. And, you know, like they do in real video games, where everything's just excessively annoying for no real reason. You know? So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's very creative, doing a bit of lore building and stuff like that. I won't reveal like where this is going, because it's spoilers. I'm keeping that to myself, but it'll be good. I'm not doing that on stream. I'm not sorting out blabber and stuff on stream though, because it's really just me mucking about with files, and that's not interesting. So I'm not going to do that. So let me take you. So my idea, once I did this woodland mansion, I thought, wouldn't it be nice? That's a copper lightning rod, by the way. I thought, wouldn't it be nice to have it so you could have like these different challenge like battle areas where everyone's like fully EV trained and it's a little bit trickier than normal. So you got the woodland mansion, which has it, and I thought I could make other areas that have like specific types that you can challenge in a specific place. So the first idea I had was like a power plant where you could have loads of electric type trainers and stuff. I think Gundy's building a power plant, but I don't know if like a sort of challenge area is going to be incorporated into that. But that was my first idea. And then I thought, what about a volcano? There are no volcanoes in this continent. There are these like volcanic peaks, but they're just sort of like, I'll show you. It's just basalt and blackstone with like lava coming out of it every now and then. It's not a volcano. So what me, Gundy, and Knights did one day is we just went, fuck it. And we made a big volcanic crater. So we have got a volcano now. My idea is, that's a mess. I'm really sorry about that. This doesn't work. It's meant to do like an ash effect, but it only seems to work in here. We can't seem to make it work out of this. Might just give up on that. But this idea is, over here, as you can see, very crudely and floating and quite ugly, to be honest with you, I'm going to try and make a cable car that goes from the bottom down there up here. It is possible. You can't really do it with train tracks because it looks stupid. And if you do it with a train track, it'll like tilt with the track, so it would be diagonal going up here. It just looks stupid. So I'm going to try and do a cable car. I love cable cars. I love cable cars. And then what you're going to be able to do is like you'll walk down this path down here, and you'll walk down here, and then it will have like a little area down here with like a little like a little sort of food shop or something like that. Maybe it says lava cookies and stuff. And then along this path, basically, along in all these sort of walkable spaces, we'll have trainers that you can battle. And as you go closer to the crater, the level goes up higher and higher. I've done a lot of terraforming here. It doesn't look great, but I'll fix it. So you just go up here and then up here. And then, like, the best trainer will be up here. And then I might do something else up here as well, I'm not sure. I haven't really got that far. So that's my plan for this. I've put that on hold, though, while I'm doing this other stuff. Because I really don't know if I can be bothered mucking about trying to make cable cars at the moment. Because it is a little bit faffy. And it kind of just exhausts me a bit trying to figure out. What I'm going to have to do is put a minecart on a conveyor belt, and then inside the minecart is going to be like some sort of like handle thing which comes down into a cable car thing underneath, and then turn that into a contraption. And then what you do is you would just move the minecart up and down the conveyor belt with some redstone stuff, and I don't know how any of that works because it's all create mod stuff, and I'm really not good at that. Apart from the trains, which I'm good at. So, yeah. When it's done, it'll look really good. But it's, yeah, I mean, it's literally just a big floating thing at the moment. So you're just going to have to forgive that. And then the idea, I think, is that we were going to get a train station down here. And then we can either hook it up down to Saber's place down here. Because I think all this is getting redone. I don't know if this bridge has been done yet. Oh, look at this. Fruits is redoing this bridge because it looked awful before. So there'll be a nice big railway bridge here. Certainly has not been redone. I mean, it's better than it was, and it's not even fucking done yet. So, yeah. Or the alternative, and I don't know if this is going to be possible because it's quite a big Y level difference, is hook up a train station up to this track up here. But it would have to go down by like 80 or 70, which is quite a lot. So that might not be doable. What might be doable is hooking it up to this place, and this is what Knights has been working on. I'm just going to do this in case there's any horrible music. Knights is building a big city. Look at this. He's leveled out loads of sky islands that were like in this place, and he's just building like a big city in the lake. Look at the rainbow. Yeah, this is crazy, isn't it? Knights was like, oh, I just need a little project to be getting on with. Just need a little project. And now he's building an entire city. I did the tram lines for this, by the way. So there's going to be little tram lines going through it. Which I had a lot of fun doing. I think that's the Silvco building I think he was going to make. Look at that. That looks like a building in Leeds. Look at this. This is going to be like a big shopping, like a big department store. Yumbo. A warm bread box. Got some bread for sale. This is going to be like a giant department store, basically. Which is nuts, isn't it? So keep an eye out for updates on this, because this is going to be crazy. like a little park down here, which I think looks like really nice. Very sort of peaceful. Again, some of Gundy's custom trees, I think these are, possibly. They might not be. They might be Knights' custom trees. Could piss in that park? You could. You could do more than piss in it, Lit. And again, some more... Oh, no, we've seen these ones, haven't we? But another big sort of, like, green area. There's a little tram going across. This is just a test tram, but, like... It was just a proof of concept that the tram line actually does work. Why is it going that slow? Should it be going... No, it should be going that slow, shouldn't it? I think it's going that slow, so when it goes around corners, yeah, when it goes around corners, it doesn't look too stupid, because these are, like, the tightest possible corners you can do. If it's going down full speed, it'll look ridiculous. But yeah, he's planned this all out, like, seriously. You're going to be, like, a university here? And maybe some, like, sort of fraternity houses or something like that? It's nuts, isn't it? Look at it on the map. It's massive. So yeah, this will be the center of everything, I imagine, when it's done. Because it is basically the center of the map, pretty much. Sort of. Yeah. How about it? And yeah, that's about it. That's about everything we'll be getting on with. Really, I think Gundy's making a little Amsterdam type thing down here, but I can't teleport to it because I always crash when I go down here. We'll try it, but if it crashes, then I'm done. I think it's to do with the trains. So Gundy's making a little... I think he's calling it Yamadam. Look how laggy it is. But he's got like these nice sort of like European style townhouse things going on. It does look, you know, it looks really good, like a canal and everything. There's a little tram line, like a little narrow gauge tram line here. Why is the Yamadam so laggy? I think it's because of Fruits' station. Look, if we come up here, I can turn shaders off, but it's still... It's not as bad, but it looks crap because it's no shaders. Yeah. I mean, this is going to look great when it's done. I think it's just the fact that there's so many trains running through this. More than anything. But yeah. You know something's wrong when the place that is literally called Lag Island isn't as laggy as over there. I think the empty station causes lag. Well, it did have trains in it. I don't know. Jesus. I don't know what it is. What I need is like a whole new computer, basically. I need 128 terabytes of RAM and a GTX 6990. All that crap. Because this computer's like nearly 5 years old now, and it was mid-range when I had it built. So, you know, it's not great. The weed numbers, exactly that. But yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? It does look nice. About 90 gig of RAM allocated for Minecraft and it still lags out. Is it as bad as this though? Because this is... Is the music really fucked? It might be LEP or it might just be this is the music that I listen to. I genuinely don't know. Should we? I'll put on a song that you've heard before. Is it still fucked? It does do this. It does do this sometimes, and I don't know why. It's all crunchy. Oh crap! All right, well, that's enough of that then. Get that turned off. Root beer rag. What a banger! Remember, I remember Swiss and Scheichel's root beer rag, and I didn't know what that meant. Yeah, I didn't know what that meant when you did it, and then a couple of years later, I found that song, and then I've gone back to look at that clip and been like, "Oh right, weird." Got to head to a boring meeting. See you later. See you later, Adam. I'm gonna head off in a second anyway. To be honest with you, I was only gonna be on for an hour or so. I just wanted to sort of update you all on what I've been getting on with. You know. Let's turn the old shaders back on. No, it's miles better, isn't it? So yeah, that's Minecraft, and also there's a big like TV studio thing Gundy's building here, but I don't know. I think Gundy's juggling like 6 different projects at once in Minecraft. So I don't know what is going on with this. It's sort of been like this for like a month now. Look at this right at the top. Check this out. You ready? Oh, I fucking got rid of it. Hang on. Have I still got one on me? Oh, I don't. Oh well, never mind. I had a little Peter Griffin head on there. He's taken off, clearly. Never mind. Okay. That's me, everyone.